their way towards that C site. They are able to take down Josh S, so it's a very good opening pick here from Georggyyy. Very much true to form to how they like to play. That's the site open. They're going to get that spike down.
Without those stars, it's going to be incredibly difficult to play this retake. They still have quite a number of utility on that Sova. Instead, they choose to double peek out of Garage. But oh dear me, ActionPH's defense is a little too strong on this anti-retake. And oh lord, another trade for BraiNfreeZe. 4K
by Action
30
PH.
seconds left.
They have to be a little more decisive, but here comes that C split yet again. Tailwind was used to actually escape rather than entry. This might be a little bit of a problem here as 3 players have already gotten onto the side. So, it's Savvy 8K to get one. Josh S mows them down. It's a great crossfire. Finally dealt with by sirodeathyo. And they're going to get another one as EmmanFPS is able to take down EJAY, brought down to a 2v2. With 8 seconds left, Savvy is able to bring it back. So is BraiNfreeZe. They get the last 2 pickoffs dealt with already. C site yet again will be the avenue of attack here for ActionPH, but it looks like Bren, they're ready for it.
Indeed, it does, as Josh S is going to be the first line of defense. Will signal his team to play for retake, but no, he plays on that gravity well as Savvy 8K finds 0. The spike has not been planted yet, and it does look
beautiful.
like Aryu is going to be alone. And no, not for long as he joins the rest of his team in the spectator lobby. And dear me, Bren
Esports, when it comes to retake, they have been so clean. Can they make it happen yet again in this 4v4? Stars now will be deployed. And when those stars are going to be used, that's going to be the start of the play. Here comes the flash. It's going to be Hotsauz to get the first one. And everybody's funneling their way to CT. They get the kill. Savvy is able to do it yet again. It's Savvy. He's going to be kept at bay for now. Hunter's Fury will be deployed. Stop the plant. Gets a nice tag. Does actually find the kill onto Georggyyy. Beautiful gravity well, and it's again the utility that has not been burned away. There's still a lockdown that they still have to deploy as well and deal with. And they get another tag. Josh S free. Easy kill onto sirodeathyo. And this again, perfect usage of this utility. It's forced ActionPH off of site. And Emman has to get out of that corner as well. He's dead. Savvy flashes everything. But the kitchen sink, the utility is just perfect from Bren Esports. Not given
from APH, and APH reduced to 4. And look at this. We still have quite a number of utility on the side of Bren here. Quite a bit on that jet. We still have 2 shock darts to dissuade that plant. Maybe he doesn't need it. No flashes, no problem.
1 enemy remaining.
Still gets one, and Hotsauz is there for the backup. Emman gets a kill, but is it too little, too late? Oh, it's not! The right timing to use it here. Heals do come in, and ActionPH waiting for that moment to try to break through. They don't want to wait too long, but Georggyyy gets knocked out by that stun. The Blade Storm does come up. EJAY misses the mark on that updraft though, and gravity well, not gonna hit. He does get the shot though, and that's gonna be a second one from EJAY. But Bren are just dismantling ActionPH yet again. They do get the tap in, but they know he doesn't have time. He's just gonna stick it. Not afraid. Here's the footsteps. Gonna still have not enough time
to politely leave. But you know what? Georggyy's like, the drone is gone. I can probably do that again, and the recon is going to frustrate him as all hell. But we have a bit of a contingency here. We have modeskiii waiting for that pick that I was talking about, but Georggyyy can't wait any longer. But the Wiz can't find the kill, and modeskiii explodes for that huge double kill.
Rest of Bren, if there's somebody nearby, and in fact there is. Georggyyy might get another. He almost does. He gets Hotsauz down to very low HP, but the dash does come in. And here comes EJAY. Nope, here goes EJAY as sirodeathyo manages to find him. Josh S able to get one, but with the shock dart, sirodeathyo is able to do another one. Emman's still alive, not for long. Josh S finds him, and it's now a 1v2. Spike has been dropped, so he will want to isolate. He will want to try to plant this with 14 seconds left. He does go for it, tries to get the tap in with low HP. I don't think he's going to get it hard. And sirodeathyo able to hang on, but Savvy, good usage of the Rolling Thunder, nets them a kill. A little bit of position towards the site. To the deal with Georggyyy.
30 seconds left.
Beautiful entries here from Bren. Hotsauz and Savvy with clean up house towards this A side, leaving us in a 3v2.
Aryu and modeskiii ready to take this one for the boys, but the utility is going to come out to stop them. Try to delay them as much as they can, but modeskiii might be ready to just go for a pretty crazy play here. Josh S doesn't want any of those shenanigans, but it is going to be reduced to, or rather, no stop to this March. They do a little bit of damage to modeskiii, but not enough to kill him, as EJAY is gonna receive the short end of the stick.
On the flank, take flight. Georggyyy gets absolutely taken out here by Josh S. That's a Blade Storm gone, a little bit of weight off their shoulders. And 4v4, don't really favor their odds. He does come in. Savvy's able to pick up another 2.
Standing.
He's just not stopping today. He's at an all-you-can-eat buffet, and he's just taking everybody. Hit that C side again. We saw weakness in it last time. They're sending 5 bodies towards it with the Cosmic Divide. They're gonna go through. Savvy punishes Aryu for peeking through the smoke a little bit haphazardly. There's still couple more players that they do have to deal with. They might just be able to plant on the wall. No, it's gonna be a little bit slow down here. Not 100% convinced about it, but they're timing the utility to perfection as the Rolling Thunder does knock off a couple. Now they're gonna be going in perfect timing. Look at this EJAY on the warpath as EJAY.
He doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. And so he does, as Action PH, they lose Georggyyy, who's been an absolute bright spot in Action PH. The flash is going to go perfectly, but EJAY has found safety. And Savvy has found his 3rd kill of the round. Hotsauz will chime in as he finds modeskiii and Action PH. These pillars of sand, they're crumbling. Oh dear, what can you do with a Sheriff?
Because he still is one of the best Jets around. Lockdown will allow them a path. They beeline their way into the site here. Gravity well made from Mark. Allow them flash here. Hotsauz backing up his team. Emman, good for a trade. EJAY 6 HP, what can he do? Apparently one more kill. Could he get another? Oh, they both run out of bullets. Awkward. And it's this 1v1 that it all comes down to. Bren's EJAY on 1 HP has to use a pistol. Emman's able to reload. He dips, he dodges. It's ring around the rosy. But who's got it? Is it Emman? He's just hiding. He's playing the time. EJAY taps away at the bomb. He knows it's a fake. He knows it's a fake. The big brain galaxy brain play from EJAY. He taps again. And he's got this. EJAY toying with his foot. He's won it. He's won the game.
Fool me once, shame on
An issue, I think, here with the... Yeah, we're getting that sorted out. Nice kill from Georggyyy, as he does take down Savvy, who was the bane of their existence in the previous game. Everybody else still around this B site.
That's right, Savvy, the Jabberwock. But it does look like the Vorpal Sword is in play. EJAY finds Georggyyy. The trades are coming in, and Action PH, they are looking very, very strong. Leaving Josh S to his own devices with nothing but a classic and just a little bit of utility to his name. Although they might circle in and close on this Viper. We'll potentially try and tame it. Not really too much to do or to go through for Josh S.
Okay, well, that reason
on Bren's side.
That's one reason you want to get that bulldog earlier on here. modeskiii is able to get 1. EJAY responds. Still a 3v4 though. Spike goes down. Does get planted now. It's gonna be the retake. Action PH, can they make this retake happen? They have found 1 kill. Still a couple more to find. The blind does come through that identifies at least where 1 is. EJAY wins his. Emman trying to creep up close, is able to land a good shot. They must know. They must know where Savvy is. But Savvy couldn't. Inside.
Absolutely decent firepower here. Savvy only needs 1 shot to really pop off here and potentially do something that Action PH did, light a fire in his teammates. And wow, right on cue as he finds Aryu, Zero will find Josh S on that trade. But this B side could potentially fall in Bren's hands already, as Hotsauz is here to get that spike down. A lot of the side has been taken care of, but Action PH are very, very happy to retake this as Georggyyy is going crazy. Zero is chiming in as well. The last member is Zavy, but no, they get cleaned up. An ice bomb.
Intended target. Okay, but here comes the push right behind it. Georggyyy able to find Hotsauz. That's a spike down. So far up has Georggyyy pushed. Not afraid to take these duels. And he might try to challenge for the spike even more because the backup is coming. sirodeathyo right behind him. And it's going to be Savvy to actually prevail up against him. So 3v3, and we're still towards the spawn. They are fighting in very dangerous, precarious territory here. As it's now brought to a 3v3. The site now finally available for the take.
Bren is doing the opposite of what they did in the previous round. That was really the key to their success. They were shutting out so much of the map away from Action PH, and it seems that Action PH has figured this out. They're sending Georggyyy to do whatever Georggyyy does.
And Josh S has managed to get himself on a brilliant flank here, but will the timing go in his favor? He might just miss the timing window. In fact, I think he will. Nobody's really coming through there. He's standing still, but now he's finally managed to make a move. Savvy goes down. Spike, he's being diffused. Are they just gonna stick it? They're gonna stick it. It's free.
No. The wall, it worked against Bren. They do clean up on the exit.
Snake bite will not deter them. Just misses actually.
planted.
And the Viper's Pit will give them a little bit more real estate, but somehow Action PH is still finding the kills. That's the Viper's Pit gone and wasted. They have nothing on the top of this 2v2 right now. And this is very much still possible. Good recon to identify where one is, but they get it as the Viper's Pit comes up. 1v2 right now. Aryu pushes out of his own smoke, and that's gonna
Fast, and they are taking no quarter. They will get slowed by a tiny bit by the slow orb here, but oh, those rifles there looking mean.
Well, shots coming in through. Emman. Georggyyy. And Tesseract removed. 3 people gone in the blink of an eye. It's looking like a Bren round. Whoa. A little bit of double tap there. Maybe the
Sides. It does look like the mid is the agenda for Bren, as EJAY is going to take the top of 2, pushing Zero back into kitchen. That turret is going to provide him a little bit of space, but modeskiii finds the timing of his life. But where's the bullet? It hits him finally, and that's 2 members of Bren falling. Now 3. Georggyyy unleashed. He is failing it. Whoa. But Hotsauz is trying to hold on. And the round
find themselves in the best positions, because right now it's not looking like the case, because they have just lost their controller very early on in the game, in the round rather.
Remember guys, slow is smooth and smooth is fast, as Zavy 8K is going to equalize it just by a tiny bit. No controllers on both these sides, but Georggyyy, he is the one to give Zavy a run for his money here, as he's been absolutely popping off. 3v4 and still quite a number of tools in the back, but he doesn't even need to see him. Come on, Georggyyy, that's not fair, but Hotsauz, he's absolutely searing. He gets the ref. The bait is there, but modeskiii, he's too sharp. Perfectly timed as well.
Definitely, they're gonna take the site. Gonna be, I think, free for the most part. But Hunter's Fury is gonna come in as well as the lockdown. So, okay, Aryu through the smoke manages to line up 2, finds 3, finally traded off, but Savvy, he's brought it to a 2v2, and it's possible for him to come with the but now modeskii's gone. And now he's in a lot of trouble. Savvy up against Georggyyy. Oh, Emman rather takes him down. His round, rather, he finds that pick off, brings us to that 4v5. A-side definitely in contention. EJAY spraying through after he did see it up close and working around the back. Ooh, lines up the shot, now modeskiii going down. Dapped out, prevents the other kill from Georggyyy. Georggyyy finds 1, and that's going to be EJAY removed. Josh S takes down his counterpart, Aryu. Now it's 2v4. Bren still looking good, could bring us to a 2v4, could bring us to an 8-4. And Savvy, I think he's done it all up to Georggyyy. Nothing doing, because
fairly uncontested, but Georggyyy doesn't dash out. I thought Savvy might have had a beat on him. And that was not the case. No, absolutely. That was the case. And Savvy, so ballsy. Oh my lord.
Yeah, a little bit too quick on those taps to be able to get that accuracy. But BraiNfreeZe is able to find modeskiii. Now they know where Aryu is up from above. It's BraiNfreeZe who finds another one, but time is ticking as Emman finds Hotsauz and BraiNfreeZe.
Oh god, the clench, you know what I mean? The tension.
Absolutely.
Just but now we are gonna be taking a gander at A site, as the rest of Action PH have laid claim to this front part of the site, but Maze hasn't been cleared up yet. Josh S could be a problem! He's an absolute problem! Did he get away? Oh my goodness, Josh S! What is dealt with once more? Action PH, they want to bring this in to a bigger lead, but Hotsauz, absolutely hot, as I mentioned, will try and equalize this. Throws down a barrier orb of his own. Josh S throwing out all the utility here. What's going on though? Time.
Oh, can they do it? The flank now coming in though, and they won't expect modeskiii to get 1. Who'll get another? That's a double kill with a big flank.
To handle for Bren.
Absolutely. Well, time does start to dwindle on this attacker Killjoy. Josh S lingering a little longer than he needed to, and that nets him a kill, but only 1. Still made this a little bit expensive on this equal round, and they do force out a little bit of utility. So it's not all completely forlorn, as Spike will go down. There's still 2 players standing here for the side of Bren. And this will most certainly go to an 11-7.
One enemy
No matter
remaining.
how much damage Bren gives, bits and pieces that are sticking out here and there. It doesn't feel like they're as cohesive as they were.
Enemy
But
kill.
Savvy
You will not
able to
kill
get
my
1,
ally.
gets 2, Res comes in, punished. Finally does come in. BraiNfreeZe looking for the trade, but traded out himself. 3v2. The aggression doesn't work for Bren. They're brought down to a 3v2 yet again. Bren tried to change things up. Once more, they came out on the short end of the stick.
It is a 2v3 situation here, but most of the attention is going to go to screens and heaven here. Hotsauz can't really find any meaningful information looking towards base, but he might find a frag here. No, Emman with a beautiful adjustment denying his Sage counterpart of anything here. modeskiii, he is going to be very, very responsible of keeping Josh S away from this. We've seen what this man can do, but if he can do it again is a big, big question mark, because this time around, Action PH has the positional advantage, but it doesn't matter. He finds 1, he finds a 2nd, can't find a 3rd.
Barrage, the res does come through. What can they do off the top of this? They don't have a lot of utility, so they need everybody that they can muster. Hotsauz will look to check it. He gets punished. And that's going to be Sage gone. Remove. Georggyyy has managed to find him. And it's 5v4 with Bren on the ropes here. Aryu looks to knock them out.
Oh, Josh S showing signs of life from Bren, but the map control, the way Action PH has been navigating this, they have been absolutely bamboozling Bren. That is yet another kill because of superior positioning, but BraiNfreeZe once again is refusing to let this round slip away from them. Not the healthiest at the moment, but Tesseract eliminates his Josh S. BraiNfreeZe, you have 5 HP. If you could clutch this out, this is the clutch of your career. But
Attackers
that is
win.
not meant to be as Action PH. They deny. Yet again, we do get that spike down.
Spike
It is going to be
planted.
fairly uncontested. Oh man, Hotsauz was the key to success there, but was easily snuffed out by Tesseract. EJAY though will get a trade, but with 20 health, he has to be absolutely precise with a very healthy Emman and Aryu on the bastion of defense on this retake. Now Josh S getting reduced very, very slightly here. The Ghost
Last
can be
player
very
standing.
dangerous if it lands, as Aryu proves it. 1v2 situation, not
As Action PH.
Indeed they have, and this site is right for the taking here as Georggyyy finds Josh S with the Spectre Supremacy. And
Spike
what is
down
that?
A.
Savvy and EJAY duo. They find 2 for their troubles, but they can't really
Spike
stop
planted.
this spike down. All they have to do is kind of buckle down as of the moment. The smoke dissipates, potentially untimely here. Ooh, that is a nasty shock dart. That was felt from a mile away. 3v4, 3v4, as the numbers have been reduced once
enemy
more,
remaining.
Lestrado.
1 player, and that's Mode.
They will. Georggyyy could have
30
a timing here,
seconds
but BraiNfreeZe is wary. The hair on the back of his neck, they're standing. But once again,
Spike
another
planted.
uncontested plant. We've seen this a lot from Bren. They finally find the perpetrator, and it's Hotsauz to find him. The Sentinel truly finding
One
the
enemy
flag.
remaining.
BraiNfreeZe finds 1. And it does look like this is a 2v1 situation for
enemy
modeskiii.
remaining.
Flash.
Reduces it to 1v1. From heaven is Hotsauz. modeskiii, can he drag him to hell? Playing this as patient as he can. Maybe doing an EJAY impression. There's okay. I know you're there. I know too, but Hotsauz, he takes it.
Oh, modeskiii peaking a little prematurely there. I'd say the nerves getting the better.
That's interesting. An up entry towards me. Okay. It's actually Georggyyy.
Ooh.
That's unlucky. I think he was trying to get Georggyyy there, but Emman had to pay the price, losing the Sage here. EJAY looks to play it close. Can't find 1. Goes for the knife.
Oh, no way! He just survives! And
One
just,
enemy remaining.
Just that. The fact that he did it a little bit longer buys so much time for his team to back him up. Into the site of Hotsauz, and like we said, here comes the Cosmic Divide that we've been waiting for. They have deployed it. Boost from on top does come in. Dash as well comes through. Hotsauz right around the corner. Sees the barrel of the gun. Somehow Georggyyy still wins it, but from the grave, he manages to take modeskiii down with a nano swarm. It's brought to a 4v4.
Did I catch an Odin? Yes, I did, and it's on BraiNfreeZe. He is
Spike planted.
looking to go full Terminator mode here. Just needs a slight dart, any info. As Josh S is going to use that covering fire to fight Tesseract. As the puzzle gets disassembled, Cosmic Divide is here. Aryu will do a very, very ballsy move and using it as a bit of a fake out here. Xavi and the boys, they still have a bit of a task to clear the site, but they are getting faked out. Aryu gets one. Very, very important as well. The corner! Georggyyy! He explodes! Oh my goodness, Josh S nearly gets a haircut.
Could be the one to get a pick off for his team. Utility being deployed. EJAY does it. He finds it, makes that operator useful in a retake scenario. Odin as well. And BraiNfreeZe finds him. It's another great retake so far from Bren. But Emman from up on above is able to rain down terror into two. Mike has been tapped, but sirodeathyo is able to get another. Still 2v2 now. Time is ticking away. They want to get at least a half. Will be disallowed because Emman with a 4K. Pistols, they know that they are on the lesser buy. So they'll want to be able to get at least a man advantage. Not gonna happen. Not according to modeskiii.
Not at all, but it seems that they have flipped the script. They are going to have a little presence from Tree and Heaven here, but with upgraded pistols, could do a little bit of damage, but Georggyyy, do not bring a gun to a knife fight as he is hungry. Will finally pull out the Sheriff, but it's going to be testing pressure whatsoever towards A here. So everybody in act, what is going on here?
It's all the utilities being deployed. Justin ultimate as well for this retake. Bren, they managed to get themselves inside the site. And they can't hold them off. The two remaining players now from out in the open right now. Caught, but sirodeathyo taps around and line them up. Almost does, but BraiNfreeZe gets the better of him. And just with that, look at how much
action pace, but wait a minute, Bren has decided to make a mad dash. Emman could be the perfect cutoff here.
Oh, he misses everything!
Spike down, defender spawn.
He did the greatest Ben Simmons impression I've ever seen in my life.
But where are they going now? They're going to A through short, and they have no HP.
What a... They're trying to hit him with the old razzle dazzle.
Hides in the smoke! Okay, EJAY gets one more, but that's gonna be it because Aryu
left.
Absolutely.
Right there.
A site, a lot of players behind it. APH might just win this. Georggyyy cross-firing with his team. Georggyyy finding 3 kills. EJAY finally gets the better of him, but is it too little too late? EJAY dashing in, finds a 3rd kill! Where did that even come from? Keeping his team alive. Working the box here. Spike has been planted. 8 HP. And beautiful usage of the aftershock just to buy his team a little bit more time to escape. But EJAY needs to play those headshot angles.
Oh, the situation, it escalates once again. What a fantastic Roddy Rich impersonation there by EJAY. Working that box to perfection. But this crossfire, do they know one more is there? Xavi gets one, but Tesseract, aka sirodeathyo, buddy, clogging up the lanes once more as he finds Xavi 8K on that operator. Maximum value already.
30 seconds left.
And look at this. Aryu taking A main. Josh S is finally able to trade him out. Sure, but the shock dart is good. And EJAY, okay. 3v2 still. As the spike will go down for 2 seconds left. Oh, perfect timing from Hotsauz right there. The swing from Hotsauz. He gets a double. Now it's a 2v1, all up to modeskiii. Needs to clutch this, gives up his position, starts making a mad dash towards heaven. And they know he's just jumping towards here. Tries to go for that fake flash. Not really gonna be fooling anybody for now. It's gonna be Hotsauz once again with a hero play.
Seconds as the scoreboard has not shifted in Bren's favor whatsoever ever since the lead switch.
What a shot. Bren.
Be faster.
Oh my god, the taps from EJAY. Sick! modeskiii though is able to get one with a stinger. Hotsauz trades him out. Plant does come in, and that's gonna allow them a free reign over the site. Either team could come out on top, but this is a very crucial round. One team could find themselves on double digits if they do take this and maybe force an economic reset. Not a lot of money for either side here, as Emman looking to close the gap, looking to tap away at EJAY. What a shot right here from the Sage. Now it's 3-1, and Hotsauz lines them both up. Touch and go, very push and pull from both teams. Look at all the utility being deployed here. I just heard a rolling thunder. We also have the lockdown being used. EJAY entering with all his might. They do destroy the lockdown, but modeskiii gets 2 kills for it. Can't get any more, but Georggyy's right there to 3. So it's a 2v2.
Player standing.
Hotsauz once more is able to find another Savvy all alone in this 1v2. Can he clutch for his team? Sees the shoulder and Georggyyy wins it. Double digits now for Action PH. Now the rest of the members, look at what Action PH is doing. They're consistently taking a main. This makes things so difficult for Bren to go towards that A side because they haven't taken control of it. But look at that tap from Hotsauz yet again. Cosmic Divide. Emman's right and good with that headshot onto EJAY. 12 seconds left. They need to enter it, but they're going to be slowed down quite a lot. 8 seconds left. They can't get on the site at all, and it's got to be Action PH to take the round.
The last 4 rounds or so, Action PH, they're completely ready for this. EJAY does get an isolation, but Emman is there to trade him out. Aryu, supposedly in a dire situation, will drag Zavi 8K with him, 6 feet under. BraiNfreeZe and the rest of Bren, they are holding their breath right now. This is, well, do or die for the series. Josh S, he won't check on top. Georggyyy finds one. He did cancel the drone in time. That's a bit of a heartbreaker. The spike is down. And Emman, he can smell the blood. The sharks will start a frenzy as Georggyyy finds Hotsauz. And Action PH, they once again, this